there's about 20, 25 people sitting in the stands behind home plate, and they came prepared. And good thing, 39 degrees. That wind coming out of the north about 10, 15 miles an hour. Here's the next pitch to the hitter. Hitting the air toward left field, and that should be handled, and it is for the out. And that takes care of the Trojans in their portion of the first inning. They had a double. They leave a runner at second base before the final hitter, Gatling Keeling, took in the fly out to left field for the Grizzlies. So, no runs, one hit, one left, bottom of the first, and it's the Trojans nothing. The Grizzlies are coming to bat in 1 minute on the Fox 96.9.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills, it felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
That it does as we come back to Scissor Ballpark, and the Grizzlies will come to hit. Grizzlies at bat here in the bottom of the first inning, and their lineup will be like this. It'll be Zach Cannon, who will lead off. He's the second baseman. Gatling Keeling is the left fielder. Jaden Archer is the center fielder. Trip Johns playing at first. Garrett Hartman is the designated hitter. Jack Pounder is the shortstop. Drew Hill is the right fielder. Hoyt Matthews is the catcher. Max Snyder is third, and the pitcher, Andrew Hamilton, probably won't hit. Here's the first pitch. The Grizzlies strike call to the letters to Zach Cannon. Here comes the next one on the way, and the pitcher will step off. Caden Watson is the pitcher for the Trojans. Next one is outside for a ball. Zach Cannon swings and hits it up the middle. Ball is fielded. Throw to first in time for the out. And one out for the Grizzlies in the bottom half of the first. So one out. Gatling Keeling will be the batter now. Gatling Keeling is the left fielder, and he retired the last hitter in the top of the first. First pitch to him is a strike call. No balls and a strike. Right-hand pitcher, right-hand hitter. Next one is ready to fly, and it's low and outside for a ball. Gatling Keeling from Mountain Grove. Very fine baseball program they have had for many years. Ground ball hit hard to first, and it's booted. That'll be an error on the first baseman. When you hit the ball hard, especially on this turf, it can be tough, and that'll be an E3 as Gatling Keeling, former Panther, gets on base. He's on with one out. The Grizzlies are 2-3 on the season. They won their last two games. That was last weekend. Shortly at first, and the first pitch is a strike call to the three-hitter, Jaden Archer. Jaden is from West Palm Beach, Florida, playing in the outfield. Here's the wind in the pitch, blowing in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first base, Gatlin Keeley checks for a slide at third. Meanwhile, Jaden Archer from the left side of the dish waits for the next pitch, and instead of throwing to first, and the throw gets away, but the runner can't advance. The bad part about this north wind, besides being freezing cold, there's nowhere for you to get out of it. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Throw to first. Wild throw. The runner will go down to second base. Gatlin Keeley checks the third base coach. Rounds. He's going to come. Here comes the throw in, and he's going to be there standing up. He'll round the bag and hold. A wild throw to first base allows Gatlin Keeley to go all the way around. So a couple of innings, or a couple of errors in this inning. And now, Jaden Archer with the chance to give the Grizzlies a 1-0 lead here. Maybe two if he gets into one. It'll be tough with the wind today. Here's the pitch. Strike ball on the outside corner at the letters. So a big strikeout there for the Trojans. Caden Watson picks up his first strikeout. Now 2 out with a runner at third, and Trip John is the hitter, the first baseman. Trip John from Wildwood, Missouri. That means he is from St. Louis. Catcher's got a problem. So he's got to get his gears situated. Catchers wear so much stuff, and sometimes ever caught, you wonder if it's enough. If it's enough. And now the hitter back in. Trip Johns ready to deliver a big hit here. Outside pitch. Catcher tried to pull it back in, but he didn't get the call. Trip John stands in again from the left side. Runner at third base. No score. Bottom of the first, swing and a miss. And a really good pitch that dove down and in by Watson. Caden Watson down. Trying to get out of this inning unscathed. Still no score. 2 out for the Grizzlies. The left-hand hitter waits the right-hander's pitches. And a check swing in the dirt. And now, I thought they would appeal that, but they didn't. Bottom of the first inning, and the next pitch. Swing, and a miss at a high fastball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third, 2 out for the Grizzlies. No score. Bottom of 1, homecoming day in West Plains. Throw to third base. And for some reason, they're going to call that a balk. They did. They call that a balk. There's no reason in the world really to pay any attention at all to the runner at third. And the infield umpire is one that called it. He's going to come over to the North Iowa Area Community College dugout and explain as he repositions himself. So no RBI needed on that. And the Grizzlies have a 1-0 lead. Trip Johns can swing from the heels now with 2 out. Nobody on. And a pitch behind him and to the backstop, and now the count full. Caden Watson here in the first inning. Gave up a ground out, then an error led to that run. Here's the ground ball in the hole, fielded by the third baseman across the diamond in time for the out. And that's it for the Grizzlies in the bottom of one. They get a run. It's totally unearned. And after one, the Grizzlies lead the Trojans 1-0. Back in a minute on the Fox 96.9.
Hi, this is Steve at Broken Bow Archery. Stop in today for our 2025 Bow Blowout Specials. Top brands like Matthews, PSE, compounder crossbow models. Just in time for target season and indoor paper season. We also have 3D targets, predator calls, and everything you need to upgrade your gear. Broken Bow Archery, inside Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Winter weather is here, and at Don's Auto Service, warm, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors. Don's Auto Service ensures its expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
It's back to the field for more Grizzly sports action.
Thank you, Dylan. And that reminds me that we have, of course, every Grizzly game, we have our Grizzly player of the game, the Don's Auto Service Grizzly player of the game when it's all said and done. Who will it be today? So far, not much evidence to go on, but we've got a lot of time. Andrew Hamilton will throw for the Grizzlies to start the second. Pitches it outside high for ball one. Next pitch to the leadoff hitter is cracked to the left, out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jack Terpstra, the shortstop, hit for the Trojans to lead off the inning, the left-hand batter. A fastball just missed a little bit high. Grizzlies in the white with the blue and red, and a pitch high and away. Jack Terpstra, the shortstop, back in again from the left side of the plate, and the next pitch way high and outside, and that will be ball 4. A leadoff walk. And if there's anything more dangerous in the game of baseball than pitching to Aaron Judd, it's walking the leadoff man. That just about always comes around to bite you. Next pitcher, or next hitter, pitch up high. This is Jack Gorman. He is the right fielder. Next pitch to him, swing, and a ball hit in the air down the right field line. It'll curve and blow foul. Anything hit to the right side is going to move much further to the right, especially anything hit high in the air. Drew Joyce is doing the video for the live stream. You can watch this game online. Here's the next pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Good defensive play that time. And that'll hold the runner at first base. Boyd Matthews, really good block behind the plate for the Grizzlies. Connor Mitchell is the designated hitter, and he is on deck. High, runner going. Throw to second, and the tag is down, and the ball gets away, so he's safe. Might have been a close play. But the throw was low. And Jack Pounder, the shortstop for the Grizzlies, nearly came up with it. Had he been able to hold on, he might have got on the back of the leg. Meanwhile, runner at second after the stolen base. Good fastball on the outside corner for a strike. That's one of the best pitches we've seen Andrew throw so far. They bunch this hitter up the middle, right-hand batter. There is an acre of room between third and short. High inside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks. And now the battery, Matthews and Hamilton, will meet on the mound and discuss this and try to get things back under control. And the one thing that you have to notice here, even though it is the designated hitter, you have to be very well aware of a butt play here. Grizzly leads this game 1-0. Sun pops out. That's nice. Still 39 degrees. Pitch inside hits him on the right front leg. So 2 walks and a hit batter, and that's going to get a visit from the Grizzly dugout, I'm sure. We are playing a doubleheader today, but only broadcasting the first game. Both games today are 7-inning games. Tomorrow, there will be 1 game, and that'll be a 9-inning game. A meeting of the minds on the pitcher's mound. Of course, work is continuing on the Grizzlies' new baseball field. Not quite ready, and playing here. Before and after of this ballpark. If you'd taken a photo of this place 10 years ago, you took a photo of it now. You just look at one and look at the other and say, all right, where's this? This place just looks great. Here's the pitch where the base is loaded, high and inside for a ball. This is Ben Hoffman. He is the third baseman, right-hand batter. And Andrew Hamilton has suddenly found himself struggling to find his control. Here's the next pitch. High and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Could really use a strikeout here or a pop-up. A double play would be okay. The Grizzlies would give up a run to get a double play here. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss. He took something off there and runs the count now to 2 balls and a strike. Hamilton back on, ready to go in the pit. Swing and a miss. I thought that was going to be a breaking ball of some sort, but instead, he just took a little bit off his fastball and screwed up his timing. And now, with the bases loaded, Ben Hoffman, the third baseman for the Trojans, waits. And he gets hit by a pitch, up and in on the shoulder. Well, I'll score a run. That's a shame. Had him set up. You'll get credit for a run batted in there because he got hit. As the wind, as I'm sure you can tell, is kicking up big time. The Grizzlies have 2 pitchers in their bullpen warming up right now. Off the windup, here comes the next pitch. Hit off the end of the bat, foul off to the right now to play. This is Tommy Lyman. He is the left fielder. Leadoff hitter walk, then another walk, then a hit batsman, then another hit batsman. And that's where we are with nobody out for the Trojans. Breaking ball. And that floats in there for a strike. The bases are juiced, and the pitch. That ball missed inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch is on the way. Right in there for strike 3 call. And I just realized this umpire does not give you the backwards count sign. It was 1 and 2 to him. It was 2 and 1 to everybody else. But it's a strikeout. That's a huge, huge strikeout. And Tommy London strikes out for the Trojans. Here's a pitch high and inside for a ball. This is Justin Rivera. He struck out to start the ball game. Bases loaded. Blowing outside for a ball. If the Grizzlies only give up 1 run out of all this, they would feel blessed. And for good reason. Andrew Hamilton from Gainesville, the right-hander, pitches. Ground ball chopped foul outside of third base. He hit it right at Mr. Kreitz over there in his wind-proof tent that he has pitched along the third base line. On the other side of the fence, of course. Here's the next pitch. Way outside for a ball. Andrew's not stretching out and finishing his pitches. He's losing his control a little bit. Take a little longer stride. Here comes the next pitch. Over the top, foul back and out of play. Andrew came pretty much over the top on that fastball. The hitter hit it off the end of the bat. And now with the bases loaded, here comes the next pitch with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout again for Andrew Hamilton as the leadoff hitter, Justin Rivera, strikes out for the second time today. 2 out. It's Jacob Nutz, the catcher. He struck out his first time up. Sunshine shining brightly now. Runners lead at the 3 bases in the dirt and low, ball 1. As far as hitting ball, the Trojans had a ground rule double in the first, but that's been it. Next pitch, off the end of the bat, and that'll go foul out of play off to the right. Grizzly basketball is tonight, 7 o'clock the start time for the homecoming game with the State Fair Roadrunners. You can watch the live stream of that as well. Here's the next pitch. Another one hit foul off to the right. Athletic Director Rachel Peterson is over there at the gate taking money. They were aiming shots right in her direction. About 3 of them been hit over there towards the front gate. Here comes the next pitch. Hit down the line. That's a base hit. That's going to be in the hole and through. 1 run scores. The second runner coming in. Throw in. Tag at the plate. And he is out at home plate. A late call. We wanted to make sure the catcher held on to the ball. But a really good throw by Gatling Keeley, the Mountain Grove left fielder. Got that ball in quick, and they cut down the second run. So, 2 runs in the inning for the Trojans. We go to the bottom of the second inning, and the Grizzlies trail now by a score 2-1. Back in a minute on the Fox 96.9.
March means mud, ruts, and long days. A Bailey Chevrolet GMC truck is built for real work, power when you need it, and traction where you need it most. Where will your Bailey Chevy take you this spring? Together, let's drive a Bailey Chevrolet.
I'm John Bailey. When the road gets rough, drive a Bailey.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Now more Grizzly sports action.
On a Saturday, it's homecoming for the MSU West Plains Grizzlies. We're celebrating with 2 baseball games today. We're broadcasting just the first game. Both games are 7-inning games. The second game is scheduled to start at 3 o'clock. All right, Grizzlies here in their half of the second. And the Grizzlies will get the leadoff man on. I believe must have clipped him, so Garrett Hartman is on first base to lead off. That'll bring up Jack Pounder, the shortstop for the Grizzlies. Jack Pounder is from Springdale, Arkansas. First pitch to him, and a ball hit foul, strike one. Grizzlies have the leadoff man on for the second time in 2 innings. Short stretch, the pitch. On the way. Way outside, ball gets away. Runner was going anyway. He's safe easily. That probably would have been a stolen base regardless whether the catcher fielded it cleanly or not. So the Grizzlies play the run game here. Tying run at second. Here's the next pitch. Drew Hill, the right fielder. Takes low and away for a ball. Drew Hill playing right field. Another Arkansas lad. He is from Russellville, Arkansas. Swing and a miss. Tied him up with a high fastball. Caden Watson is the starting pitcher for the Trojans from Mason City, Iowa. Next pitch. Here's a ball popped high in the air, off to the right, and that'll go out of play. They're from the north part of the state. I can tell you when you go to places like Burlington and Indian Hills, Ottumwa, that's going to be about a 5-hour drive right there. Going to add probably another couple of hours to it. So they had a long bus ride down here. Next pitch, wild pitch. Runner goes to third base easily. Pounder at the plate, ready to go. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Really good pitch. Caden Watson struggled a little bit with his control, sort of like Andrew Hamilton. But he's been able to get that one particular pitch to sink really well. Here's the ball chopped on the same sort of pitch back to the screen. This is Drew Hill. The on-deck hitters to the plate. Right-hand batter, and he is the right fielder for the Grizzlies. Outside low for a ball. Garrett Hartman is the runner at third base for the Grizzlies with 1 out. Drew Hill at the plate. The pitch from Watson to him Is the ball hit? Nope. Foul tip for a strike. Next offering is high and outside for a ball. The next offering is on the way, blowing outside. One out. Runner at third. Grizzlies trying to tie the game here. Here's the pitch. Swing. That ball was foul tipped at the feet of the catcher, so he gets a life. He's up there for one more anyway. The next offering is on the way. Need a hit here. Here's the ball in the dirt, and that's ball 4. So first and third now as Drew Hill draws the walk. Hoyt Matthews, the Grizzly catcher, will come up. Home plate umpire and the infield umpire communicate. The infield umpire moves over to the left of the mound for the catcher's benefit. Here's the pitch. And a ball in the pitch, or the throw down to second base, not made. So a stolen base again at second and third. Drew Hill takes the base, trying to tempt them into throwing down. Maybe a double steal, but instead they just held on. So second and third now. And the pitch. Hit it. Hoyt Matthews took one in the rib cage there. So the bases are loaded up. And Max Snyder, the third baseman for MSU West Plains, will be at the plate. He is from Green Valley, Missouri. This is a key moment early in the ball game. Left-hand hitter standing in, and we take a break here as the Trojans will meet on the mound to figure out how they're going to get out of this. And we're taking our sweet time about getting back to it, that's for sure. Home plate umpire finally gets his mask back on. Now we can play again. Here we go. Bases loaded. And the ball hit in the air, foul down the left side and out of play. Max Snyder. Left-hand hitter. Bases loaded. The pitch. And that hit him. And that's a run. Well, we've had a bunch of people get hit so far in the ball game today. Garrett Hartman crosses the plate. And that ties the game up at 2-2. That takes us back to the top of the order now. Matt Cannon, the left fielder, is at the plate. He grounded out to second his first time up. First pitch is right in there for strike one. Grizzlies have really good look at baseball uniforms. I really like how they're designed. Here's the pitch, foul off to the right. I believe that will make the count 1-1. Or actually, no, it's 0-2. That first pitch was called strike. And now, with no ball and 2 strikes, the pitch to the leadoff hitter for the Grizzlies. Bases loaded, and the ball hit back to the mound. Catcher throws home and throws high, and the catcher has to make the tag. And What? I didn't see what the call was. The catcher and the runner ran into each other. They'll check on the catcher. And evidently the runner is called safe at home plate. The throw from the pitcher was high and wide to the left of the catcher. So the second error on the catcher, or the pitcher, is Caden Watson today. And so the Grizzlies with another opportunity to do something here. There's another wild pitch, but it's a great backhanded stop by the catcher. Wow. I don't know how he caught that. Gatlin Keeling, the Mountain Grove Panther left fielder, stands in for the Grizzlies from the right side. The pitch hit hard on the ground, and that's fielded at short, throw to second low, but dug out in time for the out. The Grizzlies tied the game thanks to some generosity on the part of the Northern Iowa Area Community College Trojans, and after two, the game is tied 2-2. Back in a minute on the Fox.
March means mud, ruts, and long days. A Bailey Chevrolet GMC truck is built for real work, power when you need it, and traction where you need it most. Where will your Bailey Chevy take you this spring? Together, let's drive a Bailey Chevrolet.
I'm John Bailey. When the road gets rough, drive a Bailey.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Miss Fernandez, what are those tiny things?
Those are called amoebas. You can only see them through a microscope.
Wow. Today's students are tomorrow's great thinkers and innovators. But right now, there's a funding crisis in public schools. Donors Choose is a nonprofit that lets you support students and teachers in your community and beyond. You could provide pencils and paper, help a music class get a guitar,
or even a science project for a classroom like mine.
Learn more at donorschoose.org.
College sports action with the Grizzlies continues now.
Well, the two runs the Grizzlies got in their half of the second inning matched what Northern Iowa did in their half. The Grizzlies did get that one run in the first, so they do take the lead again at 3-2 on that fielder's choice at the plate just a moment ago. So we go to the third inning now. NIACC back to the plate here in the third. Grizzlies still have Andrew Hamilton on the mound. We've been warming a couple of guys up behind the Grizzly dugout, but where there was two, now there's one. Ready to go in the top of the third, and the first pitch is a strike call in the outside corner. Leading off is Minshan Kim. Swinging a high fastball and missed it, 0-2. He is the first baseman. And he has issues right now in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. Pitch outside for a ball. That was a really good pitch. The catcher lined up about a foot outside. Hamilton, fastball, tail back toward the plate. That was a really good waist pitch right there. After using your noggin, here comes the 1-2. And he's hit by another pitch. Now that time, it looked like Andrew was trying to throw a curveball and it just spun out of his hand and went right off the left arm of the hitter. We're going to get a pitching change on that note, and we'll take a break and come back in 90 seconds. Grizzlies lead at 3-2, pitching change, top of third. back in 90 seconds here on the Fox 96.9.
Need to know weather now on today's hit music 96.9 The Fox.
We're going to see these temperatures go down a little bit before they head back up in a big way next week. Double H in the Weather Center and our forecast here on this Saturday. This afternoon's high will be at 47 with wind gusts at 20. Overnight, 23. Tomorrow, sunshine and 45. And Monday down to 41. But we head back upward on Tuesday. Partly sunny skies with a high at 54.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Now through February 28th, check out the Broken Bow Archery Blowout Specials. Hi, this is Lane. Top brands like Matthews, PSE, and Mission Compound or crossbow models. Just in time for target season and indoor paper season. We also have 3D targets, predator calls, and everything you need to upgrade your gear. Broken Bow Archery inside Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
96.9 The Fox.
Let's return to the field for more Grizzly sports.
And as we come back to the field, as Dylan noted, we have a new pitcher for the Grizzlies. It's going to be Aiden Kelly, the new pitcher for the Grizzlies from Houston. He's a right-hand pitcher, and he'll take over for Andrew Hamilton. So let's see what happens from here. It'll be the middle of the order he has to face. Hunter Sandberg is the second baseman, flying out to left field his first time up. Here comes the first pitch on the way. Sinks down low, ball one. Pitcher number 2 on the mound for the Grizzlies today. Aiden Kelly back on, checks the runner at first. There's nobody out. Pitch. That's going to be just inside. 2 balls, no strikes. On the infield, they play just a little bit around to the right side. High for a ball. Runner goes. Throw to second is going to be too late. He got by the shortstop trying to cover that time. The ball sailed toward the first base side, and that'll be a stolen base for Min-Chen Kim. So now Sandberg's left-hand batter, if he could pull the ball to the right side, they would have a runner in scoring position with less than 2 out. They hold him at short to pitch. Fastball goes high for a ball, and that's ball 4. So Aiden Kelly walks the first hitter he faces. And it's first and second now. Jack Terpstra, the shortstop. He walked and scored the first run for the Trojans in the first inning. Runners lead at first and second. It's outside for a ball. And Kadem Tharp has someone else getting loose down the bullpen for the Grizzlies. Here comes the next pitch from Aiden Kelly. Floats outside for a ball. May be wrong, but I feel a bad mood arises here. This is the 5-hitter in the order. Jack Terpstra from the left side. 2-1 for the Trojans. Swing and a miss. He reached for one and outside the zone. Back on the mound again. Kelly looks in. Terpstra, the hitter, left-hand hitter. Slightly open stance, holds the bat high. The pitch right in there for a strike call. Not to celebrate the homecoming with a couple of wins here at the ballpark, and then see the Grizzlies pick up their first region win of the season tonight. Here comes the next pitch. Aiden Kelly comes home with it, high and outside for a ball. So Terpstra ahead on the count. Off the stretch, the next pitch is on the way for the Grizzlies. And the ball hit high in the air down the left side. Curving toward the fence and out of play. Well out of play. Gatlin Keeley, left fielder for the Grizzlies, had me fooled. I thought he had to play the way he was reacting over by the fence. That thing was a good 50 feet on the other side. Here's the next pitch. Check swing is going to be ball 4 up high. Or did he call it a strike on the swing? No, it was a ball. And so now the bases are loaded with nobody out, just like last inning where they did score 2 runs. But right now, can't find the plate. Jack Gorman is the hitter with the bases loaded, and the pitch to him, and the ball is hit in the air, foul off to the right, strike 1. Aiden Kelly relieved Andrew Hambleton from Gainesville. So we got local kids on the mound here from Houston. Aiden Kelly on the mound. From the right side will pitch. The right-hand hitter, bases loaded. Ball popped up, back, and out of play. The wind has really died down a lot from what it was when the game started. This kind of comes and goes. We don't have a straight line wind like we have seen in the past, blowing in toward the hitters. Here comes the next pitch on the way. Way high for a ball. Home plate umpire puts his hands in his pockets between pitches. Infield umpire wears gloves. So here comes the next one with the bases loaded for North Iowa. Swing and a miss. Aiden Kelly made a good pitch right there and got him swinging on a low outside delivery. 1 away, and now it is Connor Mitchell. Mitchell was hit by a pitch his first time up. Big left-hand hitter. Takes a big swing and fouls it off to the left, out of play. Nobody really pulling the ball for them. Everything is the other way. Next pitch to the left-hand hitter. That's floats. Oh, he got the call on the outside corner. Thank you very much. So now, Aiden Kelly, who faced the bases loaded, nobody out, now 1 out, and it could be 2 if he can get something by this hitter. Here it is. Just a little bit outside. You got to be a fan to be out here today. And we've got folks out here. They all brought 5 blankets, but hey, prepared. Next pitch, floats high outside. And the home plate umpire is kind of shaky on giving the count. I believe it's full now, though. Got to get this one in there. Low tide away, so it obviously wasn't. I have to learn when this guy flashes his count, but having a hard time. Do know this, need to get a strike over the plate right here. And swing and a miss. Big pitch right there for Aiden Kelly. Gets the strikeout on the left-hand hitting Connor Mitchell, and now 2 out after the bases were loaded. 1 out away from getting out of this mess, and Hoffman will be the batter. Hoffman hit by pitch his first time up. Runners all around the bases with 2 outs. No runs in yet. Pitch. Swinging a pop-up. Right side. Out of play. Runner at third is Manchin Kim. Runner at second is Hunter Stanford. At first, Jack Terpstra. And the hitter is Ben Hoffman. Back in again. Open stance from the right side. Line drive down the right field line. That's trouble. That's in the corner. 1 run in. 2 runs are going to score. Here comes the third. He's going to wait at third and hold on a 2-run double by Ben Hoffman as the Trojans retake the lead now at 4-3. They seem to hit everything the other way. If you're a right-handed hitter, you're going to hit it right. Left-handed left to the left field side. But 2-run score on that really hard hit ball into the right field corner. Second and third now. And the next pitch, I believe that got called a strike for Tommy Lyman, who struck out his first time up. Aiden Kelly almost got out of this thing unscathed, but he got scathed. Here comes the next pitch. Blowing outside, good backhand stop. It is really hard to score on a wild pitch in this park. There is not much room between the plate and the backstop. Ball popped up on the infield. Third baseman in. Catcher, or the pitcher, actually, Aiden Kelly calls for it and takes it, and that's it in the inning. But in the inning, the Trojans score 2 times on the string of 1 base hit. And we go to the bottom of the third now with the score. North Iowa Area Community College 4, MSU West Plains Grizzlies 3. Back in a minute on the Fox 96.9.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service. Purse, feed, and farm supply, we have it all for you.
Looking for a compact tractor that's big on performance? Hi, this is Mark. Massey Ferguson subcompact tractors are now in stock. Built tough and easy to handle, these tractors are perfect for mowing, loader work, and everyday chores around your property. Plus, every Massey Ferguson subcompact comes backed by a 10-year drivetrain warranty for peace of mind you can count on. And right now, payments start as low as $228 per month with approved credit.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
So that second run, second double.
For who, us? For the... So it's 4-2. Okay. Drew Joyce, who does so many things at once, came over and informed me that the Grizzlies' second run of the game in the bottom of the second The last run did not count. So now here in the third, the actual score is 4-2. Grizzlies are down by 2. And the Grizzlies hit here in the bottom of the third inning, trailing by 2. And we're back to the middle of the order now. Jaden Archer struck out his first time. He leads off. And he'll be followed in this inning by Trojans and by Garrett Hartman. 4-2 score. Left-hand hitter at the plate against the right-hand pitcher. He has struggled with his control, but has a 4-2 lead. It's in the dirt for a ball, and that's going to be ball 4. So Jaden Archer on base. We have had a ton of walks and hit batters in this ball game. We had 3 Grizzlies hit in the second inning alone. So runner at first, and Trip Johns is the batter. He's the third baseman. The first pitch. Up and out to the left-hand hitter. Trip Johns grounded out to third base his first time up today. Now throw to first. Runner dives back in safely. Pitcher back on. Left-hand hitter holds the bat high and waits for something to rip. Swing and a miss. One thing about this pitcher for North Iowa, Caden Watson, he's had trouble locating his pitches, but when he's been able to get that ball down and in on these hitters, they all just waved at it. That one sails outside. Grizzlies trail the game 4-2 with the tying run at the plate. Outside, runner goes. Throw to second. Really good throw. Tag, you're out. By all rights, Jaden Archer probably should have had that base stolen, but it took a perfect throw, and that's exactly what the Trojans got. And so the catcher, Jacob Nuts, with a really, just a perfect throw down to second base. Now, swing and a miss, and a strikeout. Now, quickly 2 out for the Grizzlies in the third inning. Trip Johns goes down. And the wind has returned with a vengeance. It took a break for about 15, 20 minutes, and it's back from lunch. First pitch to the Grizzlies' designated hitter, Garrett Hartman, is low for a ball. And the next one, it's hit off the end of the bat toward first, fielded cleanly. First baseman steps on and out, and that's it for the Grizzlies in the third inning. They go down 1-2-3 after the hit batter, and after 3, it's the Trojans 4, the Grizzlies 2, and we're back in 90 seconds on the Fox 96.9.
Today's hit music. 96.9 The Fox. KUPH. Mountain View.
I thought college was out of reach. Too expensive, too risky, too much debt. Then I found Missouri State University West Plains. Lower tuition, real support, real chances. A real affordable possibility. Now I'm building a future without bearing my family in bills. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Confident, moving forward, and without a mountain of debt.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
This
This is Lori Concepcion, Executive Director of the Samaritan Outreach Center in West Plains, a homeless shelter for men, women, and children. For nearly 10 years, I've had the privilege of serving this amazing Ozarks community, a place where kindness, compassion, and helping neighbors are part of who we are. Since 1988, our mission has been to provide shelter, meals, and hope for those in need. In the past year alone, we've sheltered over 160 people, including 17 children and 33 survivors of domestic violence, each one a reminder of why our work matters. Our soup kitchen serves lunch every day at noon and dinner at 5 p.m., and everyone is welcome. Our free clothing resource is open Monday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. You can call 417-257-7792 to hear our latest message or stop by 715 Missouri Avenue in West Plains. Your tax-deductible donation of food, clothing, hygiene items, and gift cards are always welcome and especially needed right now. They help us provide exactly what our neighbors need. Together, we're proving that small acts of kindness can change lives.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Hi, this is Mark. We've got the largest selection of tractors and hay equipment in the Ozarks, now carrying 5 lines of top name tractors to fit every operation and every budget. Plus, we proudly carry Kuhn, Krone, and Massey Ferguson hay equipment built for performance, durability, and getting the job done right the first time. Whether you're running cattle, cutting hay, or managing ground, Hirsch has the equipment you need. Stop in and see your Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply tractor team in West Plains.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
We come back to the ballpark. The Grizzlies will have a new pitcher, their third of the game, as we go to the fourth. C.J. Rose, who is from Cassville, the left-hand pitcher, will work to the Trojans in the top of the fourth. Swing and a miss, strike one. Leading off for North Iowa area will be Justin Rivera, who has had no luck today. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. This one is just off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Andrew Hamilton started for the Grizzlies. He was followed to the mound by Aiden Kelly. Now C.J. Rose, the left-hander, pitches. Here's a swing and a miss to the high fastball. Back all the way around the infield near the line at third base. Rose trying to get the leadoff hitter now. Here in the fourth. Good breaking ball. Ball fouled off to the right and off the side of the screen. Justin Rivera, the center fielder, to be followed by Jacob Newton, the catcher and the first baseman, Minsham Kim. Meanwhile, C.J. Rose trying to get the leadoff hitter here. Curveball foul backing out of play. That one came up there looking like a basketball on that slow curveball, and the hitter couldn't wait, fouled it back. Grizzly pitching has struck out 6. Jack Rivera has counted for a third of those. Ground ball hit hard to third through the hole, and that's going to be a base hit. Gatlin Keeling gets that ball in quickly, and that's only the second hit of the ball game for North Iowa area, and it's a leadoff single for Justin Rivera. So he's at first. They want to add on to this 2-run lead. And Jacob Nutz will be the hitter. He's the catcher. And throw to first, and the runner is back in time. Jacob Nutz struck out in the first inning, singled in the second, and drove in a run, but another runner was cut down at the plate. Swing and a miss. Runner at first has if he fell to his left, he'd be playing right on top of the bag. That's how short his lead is. Now he's inches away. C.J. Rose to the right-hand batter. Low, runner go. Throw to second, and the tag is late. He is safe. Stolen base for the leadoff hitter, Justin Rivera, for the Trojans. North Iowa is 1-5 on the year. They won their first game, and it's not like they haven't been in games. They just haven't had a whole lot of luck. They're 1-5. The Grizzlies 2-3. Here's a pitch. That must have been a little bit high. Lights are still on, although the sun has popped out. It's shining very brightly. Curveball hit in the air to the center, hit pretty well. Ball is caught. The runner will tag at second. The throw comes into third base, not in time. And so the runner moves up to third on the fly ball. Really good throw from center field that time by Jaden Archer. Didn't miss him by much, but the runner does move up on the fly out. And now Mitch and Kim. This would be a pretty good spot for a squeeze play, actually. Bunt and get the runner going down the line. Here's a ball guided down the left side, and that's going to be a foul ball. This is the number 3 hitter in the order. Normally, your best hitter hits third in most lineups. At least that's been my observation over the years. And so they may not ask him to bunt the ball since, in theory, he's your best hitter, but it wouldn't even take a hit to get the run in from third. Let's see what they do here. C.J. Rose on the mound, a little bit of pressure. Here's the next one. Off speed pitch is in there for a strike call. Grizzlies could use the strikeout. They could use a pop-up. Trying to keep that runner at third base and this deficit at 2. Rose pitches to Kim in the dirt for a ball. He thought about it. He wanted to, but he talked himself out. Next pitch by Rose is on the way. Got the call on that one. Down still with the runner at third base after the strikeout as Matthew Kim goes down, and that was a huge strikeout for C.J. Rose. Now with 2 out. Hunter Sandberg's about it. Left-hand hitter in the dirt, blowing outside for a ball. C.J. Rose does not try to throw the ball 150 miles an hour. He works, he pitches. Changes speed like you should. Fastball is in the dirt low. 2 balls, no strikes. North Iowa has had no shortage of runners in this game. Grizzlies are lucky just to be down by 2. Breaking ball is just a little bit outside. A left-hand hitter, left-hand pitcher. And left-hand hitters don't get to see a lot of left-hand pitching in most cases. Curveball, boy, that broke right in there for a strike. Terrific pitch that time by C.J. Rose. A big pitch here, trying to get out of the inning for the Grizzlies. Curveball broke back toward the plate, but stayed inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And another pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball, left field, way out of play. Hitter stands back in. C.J. Rose with a runner at third, the pitch. And he hit him in the back. Tried to spin a curveball up there, and it just spun and hit him right between the shoulder blades. Yet another hit batsman. Had a slew of them today. The Grizzlies have hit 3. And Northern Iowa has hit 2. 3. So both teams have hit 3 batters in the game. That will bring up Jack Terpstra, the shortstop. He has walked twice. There's been a lot of left-hand hitters in this game. Terpstra is the latest. Next pitch, curve breaks in for a strike. Good pitch. Tied him up on the inside. Couldn't get the arms extended. Had to let it go, and it broke right over the inside corner. C.J. Rose from Cassville pitches. Curveball ripped, and that's going to be through for a base hit. A run's going to score, and that will add to the North Iowa lead. They now take a 5-2 lead. So Terpstra with a solid single into right. Scores the run. The other runner, Hunter Sandberg, at second base now in an RBI for the shortstop. That brings up Jack Corman. 0 for 1. He has struck out, walked, and scored. It's on the way to the right-hand batter, outside for a ball. 5-2, top of 4, as we approach the midway point of this 7-inning game. The next pitch comes way high for a ball. CJ gets back on, trying to limit the damage here. 1 run is scored, but 2 more are on base right now with 2 out to pitch. Blown outside for a ball, and he is perilously close to loading the bases again. Trojans have had the bases loaded the last 2 innings, and now this makes 3 in a row. Here's the pitch down low for ball 4, and now they are loaded. The left walk will bring up Connor Mitchell. Hit by a pitch and struck out. He is a left-hand hitter. There's the pitch, and a swing, and a ball hit foul off to the left, strike 1. I think everything considered today, the sun did pop out, and that really helped. But everything considered, really good crowd to watch game 1 of this doubleheader. Next pitch, strike at the on the outside, or at the letters. Let's see if C.J. Rose can get out of this mess right here. Here it comes. Fastball high for a ball. Looking ahead to the Grizzly fourth. The they're going to have the 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up. Trailing by at least 3. Pitch, and that is a strike, but I didn't see a call, which usually suggests that it was not a strike. But CJ is still ahead of the hitter. Here's the pitch to him. Curveball hit high in the air to center field, over toward left center field, a running catch for the out, and that's it for the Trojans in the top half of the 4th inning. Good running play in center field, going to his right that time by Jaden Archer. And in the inning, 1 run scored. We go to the bottom of the 4th, and the Trojans lead the Grizzlies 5-2. Back in 90 seconds on the Fox.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Kelly Clarkson, and as the daughter of a school teacher, I know just how important education is. No matter how old you are or your situation, continuing to learn will enrich your life and help remove barriers you didn't even know were there. So much opportunity, y'all. Whether it's a foreign language, history, or a different way to look at things, take some time each day to learn something new. This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Winter weather is here, and at Don's Auto Service, warm, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors. Don's Auto Service ensures its expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Hi, this is Curtis at Hirsch Feed in West Plains. We have a 3-pound bee package that includes bees and the mated queen for $155. Also, we offer a 5-frame nuke, includes the mated queen for $195. Both options are all Russian bees. Orders must be in by March 30th. Delivery pickup date is subject to change due to the weather. Come in today at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, West Plains, for your bee needs.
It's back to the field for more Grizzly sports action.
Back at the ballpark, Scissor Ballpark, to be precise, here on a Saturday afternoon. The Grizzlies played the Trojans from North Iowa Area Community College, Basin City, Iowa, and they lead it 5-2. Here's a ball hit out of play for strike 1. The Grizzlies leading off this inning with Jack Pounder, the shortstop, who played for an hour and 20 minutes, and we hit the halfway point. Next pitch off the plate, 1-1. Jack Pounders has only hit once today, struck out. Drew Hill and White Matthews coming up next. Grizzlies will be back here next weekend. Fastball over the inside corner for a strike. A really good pitch that time by the starter for the Trojans, Camden Watson. Here's a swing and a miss. And he got that fastball up there a little quicker that time and got the strikeout. That's something this kid does. We've seen earlier, he really does a pretty good job of changing speeds on his pitches. Jack Pounder strikes out for the second time today. Drew Hill, the batter. And he scored a run on a balk. He walked his first time up. Right-hand pitcher and a right-handed batter. Ready to go again. Swing and a foul tip right at the plate. This young man on the mound, he's battled for sure. Next pitch, low and outside. He's back on, the hitter back in. Swing and a miss. He got it past him. Caden Watson is from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Swing and a miss. Got a pitch up and in. Got the strikeout. Caden Watson now has 4 strikeouts. And now there's 2 out. Hoyt Matthews is up. He has been part of the hit-by-pitch parade today. And here's the ball, hit the air very well to right field. That ball's going to burn the outfielder and bounce over the fence for a double. Hoyt Matthews hit one to right center field. It bounced off of the warning track at Riverized track and went boing right over the fence. So it's double with 2 outs. Actually, it probably didn't make any sound at all hitting that rubberized turf. Max Snyder at the plate with a runner at second for the Grizzlies. First pitch out of the zone, ball 1. Runner leads at second, the pitch. And he takes a strike call on the outside corner. Snyder stands in again and ready. Fastball may have dipped just a little bit low right there. Max Snyder, Green Valley, Missouri, in from the left side. Ground ball back to the mound, knocked down, picked up, tossed over to first base in time for the out. And the Trojans get out of the inning with no damage. Grizzlies get no runs on a hit. The ground rule double by Hoyt Matthews, but score none. And after 4, we're halfway through it. And the Grizzlies trail this game against North Iowa Area Community College by a score of 5-2. Back in 90 seconds for the 5th on the Fox 96.9.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills. It felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
Hi, this is Steve at Broken Bow Archery. Stop in today for our 2025 bow blowout specials. Top brands like Matthews, PSE, compounder crossbow models. Just in time for target season and indoor paper season. We also have 3D targets, predator calls, and everything you need to upgrade your gear. Broken Bow Archery, inside Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Now more Grizzly sports action.
The Grizzlies, as we go to the 5th inning, trail in Game 1 of the doubleheader today against North Iowa Area Community College from Mason City, Iowa, and the Trojans trap back. C.J. Rose did a pretty good job on the mound coming into the ball game last inning. First pitch to the next hitter is low for ball 1. Leading off for the Trojans is Ben Hoffman. He's been on base twice, hit by a pitch and double. Of course, it seems like everybody's been hit by a pitch at least once today. There have been a half dozen hitters hit by pitches. Pitch high for a ball. It'll be the bottom of the order. Ben Hoffman, Tommy Lyman, followed by the top of the order, Justin Rivera for the Trojans. Here's the pitch. That one floats in there for a strike. As the lineup comes back around, you'll see these hitters start waiting on that curveball a little bit more. Another one floats right down the middle. Most of his pitches, in fact, since C.J. Rose came in the game, have been curveballs. So we'll see if these hitters have learned anything. Next pitch. Curveball spins way high and outside. Time called. And evidently, the pitcher started to work. Home plate umpire called it a ball. And the runner's at first base. Now the number 9 hitter. This is Tommy Lyman. Ball low for ball 1. It's a 3-run lead. Let's see if the Trojans want to try to steal a base here. They'll throw to first instead. The runner is back. C.J. Rose with just a casual throw to first. You may show him a little better move next time. Swing and a miss. Pitch down and away for strike 1. Off the stretch again, the throw to first base and the runner back. And again, he just gave him the local. Simple move over. Just to say, I know you're there. Runner leads first again. Short lead, leaning a little. Curveball high and outside for a ball. Right-hand hitter crowds inside part of the plate a little bit. Here's pitch. Fastball. And a swing and a miss. With as many curveballs as C.J. Rose throws, that fastball looks faster when he finally does throw one. Swing and a miss. Another fastball outside off the plate, and he waved at it and missed it. And that's the strikeout. So Lyman goes down on strikes, and that will bring in the top of the order, Justin Rivera. Here in the 5th, 1 on, 1 out. Curveball is a strike, catches the outside corner. Well, that ball's nowhere near the strike zone on the way up there, but in the last 15 feet, if you give up on it, it'll leave you standing there. Here's the next one. Another curveball in the dirt. Pitching, especially at the big league level, is so much more of a power strikeout game than it used to be. Here's the next pitch. Ground ball up the middle to short. Fielded over to second one to first. Double play. Nice turn that time. The Grizzlies get 2 for the price of 1 on the ground out, and that was turned very well that time. The shortstop started the play. Jack Pounder tossed it across to Zach Cannon, and Trojans finished it over at first base. So, no runs in the inning. The 6-4-3 double play ends it. And we go to the bottom half of the fifth, and the score remains Northern Iowa Area Community College 5, MSU West Plains 2. And back in 90 seconds on the clock.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Now through February 28th, check out the Broken Bow Archery Blowout Specials. Hi, this is Lane. Top brands like Matthews, PSE, and Mission Compound or crossbow models. Just in time for target season and indoor paper season. We also have 3D targets, predator calls, and everything you need to upgrade your gear. Broken Bow Archery inside Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
College sports action with the Grizzlies continues now.
Well, we have our fourth hit batsman for the Grizzlies today. Zach Cannon, the second baseman, took one in the back for the team right there, and so he's on first base to lead it off. Grizzlies need runners, down by 3. Gatlin Keeling is the batter. Takes a strike 1. Throw to first base. Their dives back in safely. Zach Cannon at first base. Gatlin Keeling at the plate. And they'll throw it back to first again. Not necessarily a place where you look to steal a base, but you never know. Pitch high and inside for a ball. Caden Watson has been feisty on the mound for the Trojans today. Ground ball hit to short, fielded to second one, to first. It's going to be late, or was it? It looked like that throw was too late. We'll see if that was the case, and it was. So a force out at second base on Zach Cannon. Now it goes 6-4, and the other runner is on a fielder's choice. Jaden Archer. He'll stand in now. And pitch blowing outside for a ball. The Grizzlies need something here to kind of light the fire a little bit. Shows bunts it foul outside the third base bag. Jaden Archer today has struck out and walked. Bottom of the fifth inning, we play 7. The same as game number 2. Here's a pitch. Nope, throw to first. Runner dives back in. Gatlin Keeling is the runner at first base. Jaden Archer at the plate. Here's a swing and a miss. Jaden Archer needs to get on to bring up the tying run here in the 5th inning. Swinging the ball hit foul out to the left side, well out of play. And somebody wearing a Grizzly uniform chases it down, and chances are they're a freshman. Here's the next one in the wild pitch. Ball gets away, runner goes to second, and no play. Chip away. Ball into the turf in front of home plate. And by the way, if you casually look at the ballpark and you see the brown section around the outfield on the warning track, pitcher's mound, around the infield, behind the plate, all that brown stuff is pretty much the same stuff you see that's green. It's just a different color. Pretty amazing to all those people that might be listening that played baseball in high school and played on a field of rocks. Ground ball to short, hobbled, and that's going to be an error. And it's first and third. Jaden Archer put the ball in play, and the shortstop couldn't handle it. So that's an error on the shortstop. The other runner goes to third base. Now the number 4 batter for the Grizzlies comes up. This is a big time in the game here. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Down by 3. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. Caden Watson with a good pitch that time. Kept that ball down around the kneecaps. The outfield swings around a little bit. Pretty much straight up for the left-hand hitter. 0 for 2 with a ground out. Now runner goes, pitched, and ball sails into center field, and the other runner at third will score. And the Grizzlies cut it to 2. They threw the ball through on a steal attempt with 1 out. And that gives the Grizzlies a little help, 5-3 now. Another error on the Trojans, and the batter, Trip Johns, a base hit could make it a 1-run game. Caden Watson pitches. Swing and a miss. At a high fastball, and I don't know how many times I've seen Watson today come off the mound and slip and spin a 360 to get into fielding position. Pretty good. Fastball floats high and outside for a ball. And now the Grizzlies with 1 out and that runner at second base. And today, Cardinals baseball is over on KUKU. Pitch in the dirt. Outplayed umpire, this guy. He'll flash the count in just like a split second and pulls it down. You don't even have time to look at both hands. Here's a swing and a miss and a fastball and a strikeout for Trip Johns for the second time today. Well, that's a big out right there. And now Garrett Hartman hit by a pitch and grounded out to first base. Wants to keep the rally going here, down by 2. First pitch is a fastball, could not have been more right down the middle, strike 1. Grizzlies have 1 in the inning. It's 5-3. Line drive, right field, hit really well. That ball's going to sail and go and go. And that ball is going to be out of the park, home run. Garrett Hartman took the ball the other way. The wind pushed it toward the right a little bit, and that helped. But he really smoked it. Drew, I hope you're okay over there. Drew probably had an up-close and personal witness of that home run by Garrett Hartman. And the Grizzlies, on that note, have scored 3, and we are tied. And now we may get And we will get a pitching change on that note. And so we'll take a 90-second break as the pitcher will come in and warm up for the Trojans. 5-5 now on the home run ball. Hit by Garrett Hartman for the Grizzlies. Garrett is from McKinney, Texas. And he touched the ball as he touched that one off. So we'll take the break. We get a new pitcher in the lineup now for North Iowa. It will be Brady McPherson, freshman right-hander from Orono, Minnesota. We'll take a 90-second break. Back with more in a moment on the Fox.
Need to know weather now on today's hit music 96.9 The Fox.
Double H in the Weather Center here on a Saturday. The forecast update for today, not real warm, but we're going to see cooler temperatures next couple of days. 47 the high today with mostly sunny skies and windy. Overnight low 23. Tomorrow sunshine 45 and Monday sunny with a high down to 41. Find more at OzarkRadioNews.com.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
I thought college was out of reach. Too expensive, too risky, too much debt. Then I found Missouri State University, West Plains. Lower tuition, real support, real chances. A real affordable possibility. Now I'm building a future without burying my family in bills. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Confident, moving forward, and without a mountain of debt.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Winter weather is here, and at Don's Auto Service, warm, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors. Don's Auto Service ensures its expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Let's return to the field for more Grizzly sports.
Back at Zizzer Ballpark, and the Grizzlies have tied the game at 5 with 3 runs here in the inning, in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of 5, tied at 5. 3 in the inning for MSU West play. Next pitch. Ball in the dirt, swinging a miss, strike him out. That'll end the inning as Jack Pounder goes down on strikes for the 3rd time today. But the Grizzlies connect with 3 runs, big hit. Garrett Hartman's 2-run homer. And after 5, we're tied at 5. Back in just a moment with inning number 6 on the Fox.
Ms. Fernandez, what are those tiny things?
Those are called amoebas. You can only see them through a microscope.
Wow. Today's students are tomorrow's great thinkers and innovators. But right now, there's a funding crisis in public schools. Donors Choose is a nonprofit that lets you support students and teachers in your community and beyond. You could provide pencils and paper, help a music class get a guitar,
or even a science project for a classroom like mine.
Learn more at DonorsChoose.org.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Curve, speed, and farm supply, we have it all for you.
Looking for a compact tractor that's big on performance? Hi, this is Mark. Massey Ferguson subcompact tractors are now in stock. Built tough and easy to handle, these tractors are perfect for mowing, loader work, and everyday chores around your property. Plus, every Massey Ferguson subcompact comes backed by a 10-year drivetrain warranty for peace of mind you can count on. And right now, payments start as low as $228 per month with approved credit.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
All right, it's a brand new game. We have 2 innings to go. We're in the top of the 6th now, and it's North Iowa at the plate with the top of the order up. They've got, looks like they have the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up in this inning. And the first pitch is a curveball from C.J. Rose outside for ball 1 for the Grizzlies. Jacob Nutz, the catcher, Min-Chan Kim, first baseman and second baseman Hunter Sandberg hitting in this inning. C.J. Rose, the left-hander for the Grizzlies, pitches. That is in there for a strike call. C.J.'s not been without his struggles, but he got through the last inning facing 3 hitters. And here at the top of the 6th, number 2 hitter in the order waits. Takes it right down the middle for a strike. 1-2. Jacob Nutz has struck out. He has singled. And he has hit a sacrifice fly. He's in and ready. The right-hand hitter against the left-hand pitcher. Curveball stayed outside for a ball. Good eye by the hitter that time. The Grizzlies have not torn the cover off the baseball, but they've taken advantage of some chances. Here's a ball hit high in the air, and it really well to center field. Back at the track, at the fence, and it's gone for a home run. Right at the scoreboard in right center field. That ball was clubbed, and I think that was an example, maybe, of waiting for that pitch the second time around. Nutz just blasted that one. And that is the first home run of the game for the Trojans, and it's now 6-5. Number 3 hitter, Min-Chan Kim at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So the Grizzlies quickly now back looking at the taillights, down by 1. I'm not sure, but I think they called an automatic ball on C.J. Rose right there. His next pitch, check swing is, I didn't see a hand go up, 2-0. Well, I believe he signaled 1-0, so perhaps no call on that previous pitch. Here's the next pitch. Low for a ball. Homecoming festivities tonight at the basketball game. Hope everybody has a chance to come on out and enjoy themselves and see a good ball game between the Grizzlies and State Fair. Curveball floats over the plate for a strike at the letters. So C.J. Rose recovers from the home run ball and picks up the strikeout. Five strikeouts for C.J. Rose for the Grizzlies. Here is Hunter Sandberg, second baseman. First pitch off the plate for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. C.J. Rhodes from Cassville. Curveball. Breaks in there for a strike call. Be fun to be able to throw the ball 95. But it's so much fun to watch pitchers pitch. And CJ does that. Pitches down low for a ball here. He doesn't throw very hard, but he does a pretty good job with pitch location. Swing and a miss. A good high fastball on the outside part. Well, he wasn't able to do that with Jacob Nutz, who blasted one out of here to start the inning. Next one is on the way. Curveball slow. Just missed the outside corner. That was really close. Top of the sixth inning, 6-5. Northern Iowa area with the lead. Next pitch. That's going to be in the dirt for a ball, and that's a walk with one out. Sandberg draws the walk. He's at first base. One out, one in. Jack Terpstra is the veteran. He's been a problem today. He's been on base all three times. Another left-hand hitter takes a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Strike one. Jack Terpstra today. He has walked. And he has a single. So 3 for 3 on base today. Here's the ball. Foul back. Crowd's not making a whole lot of noise today. Even off that 2-run homer. The dugout did, but trying to stay warm here. Curveball behind the hitter to the backstop. And the runner at first will move up to second base on the wild pitch under Sandberg. Terpstra has a chance now with a hit to add on to the Trojan one-run lead. The next pitch by C.J. Rhodes comes home. Curveball, or the fastball high. There is an enormous amount of room on the left side of the infield for this left-hand batter. Here's the pitch. Curveball, up and in. Look for a second like that. Might have just gone behind his head. All those looping curveballs that didn't bite. Next pitch is on the way right now. Fastball is hit hard, but foul outside of first base. The runner at second is Hunter Sandberg. Hitter at the plate is Jack Terpstra. North Iowa trying to end a 5-game losing streak. They won their opener and have lost 5 in a row. Fastball high for ball 4. For the 4th time today, Jack Terpstra is on base. At the end of this game, we'll have our Grizzly player of the game. And that's brought to you by Don's Auto Service. John is big time into supporting Grizzly athletics, including the baseball program. And we may get a pitching change here, it would appear, for the Grizzlies, trying to keep this where it is. But I'm not real sure just yet who the new pitcher is going to be. So while we figure that out, I think the answer is presenting itself right now. The new pitcher for the Grizzlies. Let's see who got coming in? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and take the break, and then we'll hash out all that other stuff. But the new pitcher for the Grizzlies is going to be Jack Pounders. We'll take a break, come back in 1 minute on the Fox 96.9.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills, it felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Grizzly Sports continues now.
We have our fourth Grizzly pitcher of the day taking the mound. He's already been on the field all day. The new pitcher will be Jack Pounders for MSU West Plains. Jack from Springdale, Arkansas. Listed as a middle infielder, but he comes in to pitch for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies started with Andrew Hamilton. Then Aiden Kelly followed, C.J. Rose. And now, Jack Pounders at the rubber stands on. Trying to hold this game right where it is. 6-5. Runners lead. Here's the pitch. That's a strike call. Drew Hill is... Do that again. I'm looking at us. Jack Gorman is the batter with one out. The pitch. Hit high and foul off to the right. That'll go into the creek bed. We are right back here next weekend, I do believe. I don't have my schedule in front of me, but I believe that's correct. Next pitch, ball hit, and that's going to go into left field for a base hit. And the bases are going to be loaded. Gatlin Keeling made a really good quick play on that ball. He charged it left field, and all the runners had to hold. So the bases are loaded again. And now, Connor Mitchell has been hit by a pitch, struck out, and flied to center. Another in the endless supply of left-hand hitters that the Trojan team has. He stands in, and here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Jack Pounders. Right-hand pitcher. Here's a swing and a miss. Tied him up on an inside pitch. Back on again. And the next pitch. Outside and high. Non-credited Jack Pounders. The new pitcher for the Grizzlies is actually Bryce Davis. Bryce Davis is from Ash Grove. He's a right-hander, tall kid, and he pitches again. Up high for a ball. In a game like this, if you keep a scorebook, you have 3 or 4 pitching changes, a lot of walks, a lot of that kind of stuff. The chicken has been breakdancing with ink on its feet all over my scorebook. Here's what it looks like. Pitches a swing and a miss. And now, runners at every station. Bryce Stevens tried to come through for his team on the mound for the Grizzlies with the top of the sixth and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He changed up on him, or did he foul it off? He may have fouled it off, and he did. Just got a piece of it. So the runners will lead away again. Sandberg is at third, Terpstra is at second, and Gorman at first, and a big strikeout right there. As Connor Mitchell goes down, that makes 2 out. And that home run that led off the inning, right now the difference in the ball game is 6-5. But still, the bases are loaded. This isn't over yet. Ben Hoffman has walked and doubled and walked again. You got to remember this because he hit a ringing double to right center field his last time up, and the pitch is up high, ball 1. Well, actually his second at bat today, Pete. He really scalded it to right center field for a ground rule double. Can the Grizzlies keep it at 6-5? Bryce Davis is trying. Up and in, the hitter leans back from the pitch. Grizzlies will come up in the bottom of the 6th inning with the bottom 3 of the order. Question being, what will the score be then? Fastball in there for a strike call. Bryce Davis, the 4th pitcher for the Grizzlies today. Here's a ball hit high in the air, right along the first base line. And a staggering catch. Those are hard. First baseman Trip Johns staggered at the end, but pulled it in. And in the inning, again, the Grizzlies leave the bases full. Good job pitching by Bryce Davis. And the Trojans can't take advantage of the situation. And so, in the inning, 1 run on the home run by Jacob Nutt for the Trojans. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's North Iowa Area Community College 6 and MSU West Plains 5. Back in 90 seconds on the plate.
Today's hit music. 96.9 The Fox. KUPH. Mountain View. More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
March means mud, ruts, and long days. A Bailey Chevrolet GMC truck is built for real work, power when you need it, and traction where you need it most. Where will your Bailey Chevy take you this spring? Together, let's drive a Bailey Chevrolet.
I'm John Bailey. When the road gets rough, drive a Bailey.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
I thought college was out of reach. Too expensive, too risky, too much debt. Then I found Missouri State University, West Plains. Lower tuition, real support, real chances. A real affordable possibility. Now I'm building a future without bearing my family in bills. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Confident, moving forward, and without a mountain of debt.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
It's back to the field for more Grizzly sports action.
started cloudy skies and still got clouds, but the sun's shining bright. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-5 in favor of North Iowa area. And the Grizzlies hit with the bottom of the order here in this inning. Drew Hill, Boyd Matthews, and Max Snyder. And here we go. And the ball hit into right field for a base hit. That's exactly what the Grizzlies needed. Base hit to right by Drew Hill, and he's on base for the second time today. For the Grizzlies, let's see. That is their 5th hit for the ball game. 5 runs, or make that, yes, 5 runs on 5 hits. And North Iowa has 6 runs on 6 hits. Pitch up and in for a ball, and the Grizzlies showed a bunt there with the tied run at first base and nobody out. Back up there and ready to go again. They'll throw to first and chase the runner back. Hoyt Matthews today at the plate. He has been hit by a pitch and doubled. So let's see if Caden Tharp, the Grizzly head coach, turns him loose. Fastball in the dirt for a ball, 2-0. Two pitchers today so far for North Iowa. Brady McPherson is number 2, and he is on the mound. Fastball is right in there for a strike call. Ready to go again. Throw it at first. A little closer play that time, but the runner's back. The wind has shifted. Now it's kind of blowing out toward right center field instead of across the field. Curveball breaks in there for a strike call at the letters. Max Snyder on deck in the 9-hole. This is the 8-hitter. Hoyt Matthews. Ready to go in the pitch. Coming. Off the fist and fouled off to the left. On a cold day, that doesn't feel very good. But he's ready to go again. The B's in his hands. Pitcher back on. Brady McPherson for the Trojans checks the runner at first and throws that way. And he is back at time. Grizzly dugout, everybody's standing up on the rail. Probably trying to get out in the sunshine. Fastball sails just inside for a ball. Grizzlies got the call there. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. Bottom of 6. Grizzlies trying to pick up their 3rd win in a row today. Ground ball hit hard and into left field for a base hit. And it's first and second with nobody out. Hoyt Matthews picks up his 2nd base hit of the day. He's got a single and a double. And that'll bring up Max Snyder, 3rd baseman. He has been hit by a pitch, and he has grounded out to the pitcher. We'll get a courtesy runner in the ball game for the Grizzlies. If he would just turn a little bit, I can tell you who he is. Well, here he is, right here. I thought they had switched and they hadn't done it yet, but turn just a little bit, my boy. Bench runner for the Grizzlies is going to be Easton Fowler from Chaffee, Missouri. He's at first in the pitch. A little bit down for ball one. And the next pitch. Outside and low. 2-0. Brady McPherson is trying to stay out of Dutch here, but he's marching that way. Grizzlies have not shown bunt with first and second and nobody out yet. In the dirt for ball three. The runners thought about advancing and they come back. We're thinking about one run to get the game tied. But now we can think about bigger things, perhaps. First and second, nobody out in the pitch. Fastball caught the outside corner. Really good pitch by Brady McPherson. And Snyder at the plate. Swing and a miss. I'm really surprised we didn't bunt. Trojans have been playing for the bunt. Fastball down and away for a ball. Didn't have to bunt. He walks him, and now the bases are loaded. And boy, is the table set. And as I say that, we're going to get another pitching change. This will be, I think, our seventh pitcher in the ball game today. So, we'll see if we can discern who that new arm is going to be trotting in from the bullpen here. And it's not obvious just yet, but it will be as of right now. The new pitcher for the Trojans is going to be Matt Milky. He was a right-hander from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. So he warms up. We come back in 1 minute on the Fox 96.9.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Winter weather is here, and at Don's Auto Service, warm, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the doors. Don's Auto Service ensures its expert staff provides you with the best, most qualified information for your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Hi, this is Mark. We've got the largest selection of tractors and hay equipment in the Ozarks, now carrying 5 lines of top name tractors to fit every operation and every budget. Plus, we proudly carry Kuhn, Krone, and Massey Ferguson hay equipment built for performance, durability, and getting the job done right the first time. Whether you're running cattle, cutting hay, or managing ground, Hirsch has the equipment you need. Stop in and see your Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply tractor team in West Plains.
Now more Grizzly sports action.
Matt Milky is the new pitcher for the Trojans, and he's got a mess on his hands. Bases loaded. Nobody out, leading by 1. First pitch low and outside, ball 1. Top of the order is up. Zach Cannon. Grizzlies trail it 6-5. But the top of the order is up with the bases loaded. Next pitch. Inside, nearly clipped him for a ball. Looking for the tying run here. And then the go-ahead run. And maybe another one or two. Fastball caught the inside corner for a strike. That was a must-have pitch. The next one for the native Minnesota. Tough foul off to the left side by Zach Cannon. Zach Cannon today is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch, grounded out, and reached on an error. Big at bat right here. Come on, Zach. Here's the pitch. Load outside, and that's going to be ball 4. The Grizzlies have tied the game on a bases loaded walk. And yeah, you get a run batted in for that. So the walk has been pervasive today for both teams. Gatlin Keeley, big spot to bust it open for the Grizzlies. Tied at 6. Ball hit hard, and that ball is going to be, I didn't see the call on that. I guess they got the force. And so that keeps it bases loaded. They came home with the play, so it's first and second and third with 1 out now. Got to get something in play here. And Jaden Archer, better fielder, is at the plate. Grizzlies have tied it. All in the dirt, gets away, but no play available. No one coming down the line. Next pitch comes. Curveball down and in. Runners at every base. Tie game at 6 with 1 out. Needs some contact. And taking all the way, it's a strike. Left-hand hitter against the right-hand pitcher. Needs something here. Breaking ball is right in there for a strike, right down the middle. If you were waiting for something, that was it. Jaden Archer today has scored a run. Here's a swing and a miss and a huge, huge strikeout for the Trojans. As Jaden Archer goes down on strikes the second time today. Now, Trip Johns is 0 for 3. He has struck out twice. In this situation, the real key guy in the inning was the last guy, but Trip Johns can be a 2-out hero here. Ground ball hit toward right field. That's going to be down for a hit. 2 runs are in. Here comes the 3rd run, and Trip Johns has doubled in 3. Wow. That ball was down and in. He went down and got it, just golfed it into right field. So I thought about being a 2-out hero. That's how you do it. So he is angling for Grizzly player of the game from Don's Auto Service. That clears the bases. Grizzly still with a chance to add on here. Next pitch is a strike call to Garrett Hartman, who hit a big home run his last time up. Grizzlies have scored 3. A 3-run double by the cleanup hitter. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Ball gets away. Runner goes to third base. This is Jack Pounders, who has had a struggle today. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. A hit would be another run, though. Outside and low for a ball. We needed 1 to tie. Now the Grizzlies have a 2-run lead at 6. Next pitch. Off the mark, we'll have Grizzly basketball at 7 tonight. Off the windup. Way outside for ball 4. So Jack Pounders finally reaches base today. And that'll bring up Drew Hill. And we get another meeting on the mound. These guys must be getting paid by the hour. They may be, and that's what they're doing. They're just giving their guy in the bullpen a chance to get loose. So, it is Coit Matthews at the plate. Here's a bunt, and it's down, it's fielded, and it's a foul ball. Or did it hit the bat? It did. It hit the batter coming out of the batter's box. So he is out being struck by a live ball. And so we go to the 7th. The Grizzlies trying to hold on to an 8-6 lead. Back in 90 seconds on the Fox.
Need to know weather now on today's hit music 96.9 The Fox.
We're going to see these temperatures go down a little bit before they head back up in a big way next week. Double H in the Weather Center and our forecast here on this Saturday. This afternoon's high will be at 47 with wind gusts at 20. Overnight, 23. Tomorrow, sunshine and 45. And Monday down to 41. But we head back upward on Tuesday. Partly sunny skies with a high at 54.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Hi, this is Curtis at Hirsch Feed in West Plains. We have a 3-pound bee package that includes bees and the mated queen for $155. Also, we offer a 5-frame nuke, includes the mated queen for $195. Both options are all Russian bees. Orders must be in by March 30th. Delivery pickup date is subject to change due to the weather. Come in today at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, West Plains, for your bee needs.
96.9 The Fox.
College sports action with the Grizzlies continues now.
Our score is now, the correct score is 9-6. Grizzlies got an extra run that fourth inning, so 9-6 is the score. Top of the seventh. Let's finish this thing off and get a homecoming win here against the Trojans. On the mound for the Grizzlies, who've gone through 4 pitchers so far today. And the next pitch is fouled back and out of play. Bryce Davis. The fourth Grizzly pitcher pitches. That's well outside for a ball. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 3 outs away from the Grizzlies' third straight win. Another one on the way. High fastball is hit high in the air to the left, but that will be played. Under it with the catch. One away, Gatling Keeley. In left field, 1 out. Haven't had a lot of chances for the outfielders today. One out, 2 more to go. Next here, swinging a foul back, strike 1. Max Snyder today at the plate, number 9 hitter. He's been on base 2 out of 3 times. Curveball, swing, and a pop-up. That'll go out of play, strike 2. This is we're done. We'll name our Don's Auto Service Grizzly player of the game. We'll do the same thing after the basketball game tonight. Through the courtesy of the guys sitting down about 12 rows below me at the Civic Center. John Kinslow. Next pitch, boy, that was close. Really close, but Bryce couldn't get the call on that one. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and there's 2 out. What a good win this would be for the Grizzlies to hold on to here. With a 9-6 lead and 2 out, nobody on for the Trojans. Game 2 will be scheduled to be at 3 o'clock, and that looks like if this game ends pretty soon, that will happen. Swing and a foul back to the screen. Strike 1, 2 strikes away. Bryce Davis, the 4th Grizzly pitcher. He's in line to be the winner. The winning pitcher today. Fastball is hit in the air down the right side. No, blow foul. And 1 more strike. Top of the order with Nuts at the plate. And Bryce Davis gets a hit on the count. Two down in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the Grizzlies come from behind and win the game by a final score of 9-6. And our Grizzly, Don's Auto Service, player of the game for Game 1 today has got to absolutely be Garrett Hartman, who came up with the big home run in the 5th inning. And then the 6th, the Grizzlies rallied and added more on. But for the ball game, our Grizzly player of the game is going to be Garrett Hartman, who reached base 3 times, had a double and a home run, and he is our Don's Auto Service Grizzly player of the game. So that'll wrap this up, and our next broadcast will be basketball tonight from right over there on the other side of the creek. We'll be at the Civic Center for the Grizzlies and State Fair and basketball tonight. So till then, thanks to Dylan in the studio and Drew over on the live stream. Double H here in the final again, 9-6. The Grizzlies win their 3rd in a row on the diamond. So long for now, until basketball tonight on KDY.
Grizzly Sports has been brought to you by Don's Auto Service, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Missouri State University West Plains Athletics Department, Bailey Chevrolet and GMC, and by Ozarks Healthcare. This transmission of Grizzly Sports is a production of Ozark Radio Sports and a division of the Ozark Marketing Company.
It's causing the problem. I'll tell you before the hour's up.
On air with Ryan Seacrest.
American Top 40.
Built by the Home Depot.
Shop President's Day savings at the Home Depot with up to 40% off select appliances like Whirlpool. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $1,498 or more. Offer valid February 5th through the 25th. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
These are the hottest songs in America.
On American Top 40.
Number 37.
And if you hear this song, then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. 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 Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
Bad man, she love. 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 Yeah. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Yeah. Oh, you're so fat in your shots.
Oh, you dealing with the buzz?
Make your first could I never take a last. Like a ball pump up, be something fast. Fling out the sitting for me work it. Girl, I want make you so bright. Original girl, some of them are in a calf.
And if you hear this song, then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. 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 Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
Caribbean girl, me know for tick, me know for top. Yeah, man, I watch my body like say them, I watch a match. Yeah, anything him say them, girl, I do it like it's tax. But make my own money like the girls in movie trap. Classy, real bad girl, me get nasty. I do whatever I want, just because I'm bossy. Yes, I'm the one in charge. Never get my and him still fall in love. Yeah, I know anybody can touch this. Rice and peas, body hotter than jollof. I feel bigger taste anyway, you see my pass.
And if you hear this song, then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Shake it to the max.